whenever we are working on a rhythm or a rhyme, okay, so that is what I told you earlier also. So they use a different types of alphabets, and they are usually put in parentheses, in brackets. Okay, so now there are different types of patterns, and it is not, seriously, it is not compulsory for you to work only on these patterns. Okay, these patterns are very much important for the people who write in particular type of poems. So like cinquain is there, sonnet is there, then you have this acrostic is there. Okay, for them this pattern is very important, but not for free words or limericks. These patterns doesn't make much sense, or rather it is not required. Okay, so you have a b. Okay, in alternating rhymes. So you have, maybe, say for example, so you have first line is say lying, and then second line is same go. Okay, then next line will become crying. Sorry. Okay, then next line will become flow. Okay, so that is what your lying, go, crying, go will become flow. So this is A, this is A, this is B, this is B. Okay, then you have your ballet. Ballet is where you use a very rhythmic type of rhythms. Okay, so now there you have A, B. Then you have BC, and then again you have BC. Then again it will start the same pattern, A, B, BC, and BC. Okay, so again it will start the same pattern. In ballet, you can have as many types of stanzas as you can. Okay, now you have coupled rhyme. Coupled rhyme is where you have this going. Okay, so you have this going, coming, then you have maybe something like 3, and then you have free. Okay, so these two first lines are rhyming, and then the second two lines are rhyming. Okay, so A and B. Okay, then you have enclosed rhyme. Enclosed rhyme is where you have going, and you have it here. Okay, so A, and in between you have B. So going, 3, free, coming. So the first line and the fourth line rhymes, the second and the third rhymes. Okay, clear for everyone? Okay, then you have in limericks. Limericks, basically you can have these type of rhymings also. In limericks, it is not supposed to be always rhyming at the same time. Okay, so that is why it is A, B, A, or it can be A, B, A. Okay, or it can be A, B, C, A, something like that. Okay, so for limericks, there is no particular rhythm like that. Okay, then you have monorhymes. Monorhymes is if there is crying, going, coming, lying. So these are all same patterns. Okay, that is your monorhymes. You are using same type of syllables at the end. Okay, then you have simple 4 lines. So simple 4 lines where you follow the pattern A, B, C, B. So A and C are that you're not going to repeat, but B you're going to repeat. That is simple 4 line. Also, sometimes it can be A, B, C, or it can be A, B, C. It can be like that also. Okay, these are simple 4 lines which are not compulsory that you need to follow this pattern only. You can change the patterns. Okay, now see Jack and Jill. Okay, Jack and Jill went up the hill A to fetch a pail of water, fell down, broke his crown, and came tumbling after. So water and after. So this will become your BB. Okay, up Jack got and home did trot. This becomes a new word, that is D. Okay, now you see there will be no pattern here. As fast as he could caper, E, to old Dame Dog patch the knob, and brown paper, E. Okay, so now there is no rhythm here, caper and paper. So what they did is, first line is there, second line and fourth line is rhyming. Then in the next stanza, up Jack got, this is the second stanza. Okay, same second and fourth line rhymes. Okay, so this is what is the pattern. If we look at it, first is A, B, C, B. B and B is rhyming. If we start the next stanza with the same pattern, A, B, C, B. B and B are rhyming. So here it is shown as D, E, and F. So it is E and E are rhyming. Okay, so as such, there are no patterns that people follow. Okay, they just try to create their own pattern based on the number of lines they have in each stanza. Okay, so she's got, it's written by Mother Goose. So she's got 4 lines in each stanza. Okay, see, full stop is there. So this is second stanza. Okay, now in the 4 lines, she's making sure that second and fourth line in all the stanzas, they rhyme. Second and fourth line rhymes, second and fourth line rhymes. Okay, it depends on the poet how they want to work on the rhymes, rhythms. Okay, so there is no hard and fast rule that you have to use a particular rhythm. Even if you're writing sonnet, even if you're writing, say, acrostic, whatever you're writing. Okay, so here it is nothing like that, that you have to follow a particular pattern now. Okay, the patterns are usually followed when you're writing songs for lyrics. Okay, so that time, yes, because it needs to work on the music. So what happens if you have written, there is this song sung by Lata Mangeshkar, मेरा कुछ सामान तुम्हारे पास पड़ा, if you have heard that song. Now, if you go to that, I was just listening to this when this, I don't remember the music director, but when this lyricist, he came, I think Anand Bakshi or someone, he came and told and showed this song to Lata Mangeshkar. Lata Mangeshkar said that it was like that I'm reading a newspaper, because there was no rhyme in that. It was something like that I'm reading a newspaper and I couldn't understand what I'm supposed to sing. And then again the lyricist changed few of the words, made it quite rhyming, and then the music was put into that song, and it was sung by Lata Mangeshkar. Okay, so that is what, whenever you're working on songs, if you want to write songs, so that time you have to work on the rhythms. Okay, you have to work on the rhymes, because the music has to be put into it. Most of the times, once the lyrics are there and the lyricist and the music director, they sit together, they create music, and whenever the music is, there's some requirement where the lines or the words needs to be changed according to the music, the lyricist does that. Okay, before the singer sings the song. Okay, so this is how the rhymes work on whenever you are writing poems. Okay, clear? Now see, this is monologue. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Here, have this wish, I have this wish, I wish tonight. Okay, now this is the poem that the kids, when they, as soon as they go to the nursery, they work on this particular type of poem. Okay, now again, see, the action is there. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Okay, now this is the action. Now here the kids will understand that seeing is something that you can do it with your eyes. Okay, I wish I may, I wish I might. Have this wish, I wish tonight. Okay, so this is the pattern. Four A's, they are using it. Okay, now I am a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout, stout and spout. Okay, when I get all steamed up, hear me shout, stout, spout, shout. Okay, tip me over and pour me out, shout out. I am a very special teapot. Yes, it's true. Teapot, teapot. Okay, up, through, do. Okay, these are different types of words that the author has, the poet has used. Here's an example of what I can do. I can turn my handle into a spout, shout out a spout, tip me over and pour me out. Okay, so this is a teapot poem that we use in nurseries. Okay, now can you see a particular pattern? There is no pattern as such. Okay, A, B, C, B, D, double B, A, double D, double B. Can you see a pattern? No pattern. Okay, now basically what do we call as rhythm? Okay, the rhythm is any type of, say, word or a sentence which you stress, okay, which you put some stress on. Those words, they come out from syllables. Okay, something like we discussed in this previous slide. Okay, teapot, short and stout. Okay, so I am putting some stress. Now, what is syllables? Syllables are the sounds that I am making, the major sounds that I am making while speaking a particular word. So, teapot, ta, pa, ta. So, there are three syllables in this particular word. Okay, teapot, t, ta, pa, and ta. Okay, stout, sta is one sound, and ta again. Okay, so these are the syllables. Whenever I am stressing on a particular syllable and they come out with a sound, that is your rhythm. Okay, now that is why most of the poems or songs, if you hear, they have similar sounding words, okay, with similar syllables, so that we read, even if we are not speaking the poem, okay, we are not speaking it aloud, but even if we are reading it in our mind, we still read it with a particular rhythm. Okay, that is why rhythms are always followed. So okay, so this is your table has two beats, ta and bl. Okay, ta and bl, table. Okay, chair has only one syllable, chair. A-I-R is silent, chair. Okay, so this is what is your rhythm. This is what are your syllables, the number of sounds that you make while speaking a particular word. Okay, every accent has different type of syllables. Okay, if you see the South Indians, okay, they stress a lot on the this consonants. Okay, something like if they speak, say, stand, so they will say stand. Okay, if you hear Bengalis, Assamese, okay, their words are not very clear. They use very less syllables. Okay, if you see Punjabis, they eat most of the syllables. Okay, they don't speak that word very properly. So that is what every accent. Now if you see Americans and British, Americans, they have longer words, they have more syllables in their words. Okay, Britishers, they have very less syllables in their words, same words. Okay, but the syllables will be very less because they don't use much of the syllables. They don't even open their mouth much while speaking. Okay, so that is what every accent has different type of syllables. Okay, now there are different types of metricals. Okay, these are the metricals which basically you are going to use them in your poems. Okay, now metricals are basically every line is known as a metric. Okay, every line. So if it is diameter, so it contains two metrical feet. Okay, tri means 3, tetra means 4, penta is 5, hexa is 6, septa is 7, okay, octa is 8. So likewise, you have different types of metrical feet. Okay, so every poem, they are measured, their rhythms are measured in metrical feet. Okay,